everybody. This is Heidi Garris, and today is day 2 of 21 Days to Money, Magic, and Miracles. All right. So as we get started today and here on out, except for our last call, we are going between 20 and 30 minutes. So shorter bursts, but power-packed. So to get started, I just invite you to wherever you are, get comfortable and settle back in, and we're going to just do a real quick connect and a grounding. So just take a nice deep breath in and close your eyes. And just direct all of your energies to be right here, right now. You can bring in your angels and your guides to help support you. And you can quickly send your energy up and connect above. And then send it down below to ground in, allowing all of that light to flood your body. And then come back to center. Just feel yourself, be in your body, be here, present and focused for our time together as we create money, magic, and miracles. Okay. All right, so yesterday was our kickoff call, and it was so fun. I got some feedback from you guys. Some people wrote in, some people were posting on the Facebook group. So thank you, love the feedback. And something that was kind of a common theme is my ask too big? Am I asking for too much? Right? And is what I'm asking for even possible? So I think that I know from experience that when we've been working on something, we have a goal or we have a desire and we work on it and we work on ourselves and we take actions, but things aren't coming together. When we do that, and it feels like things are going on and on and on, but we haven't made headway, we haven't seen any progress. When it feels like nothing has worked, sometimes we can give up. Right? We can give up. We think that we're asking too much, that it's impossible, and then we just abandon our dream. Right? So that's what I want to address today, because we did get feedback from a couple of people that this was kind of along the lines of what a lot of people were thinking, which is perfect, because we need to address whether or not something is possible for you before we move on. If that's a block in the way, then we need to clear that. Okay. And this is going to give us clarity, right? Clarity is so important. We can't change things if we're not aware of what they are. So we know what we want. I think some of you maybe had a fuzzier vision of what you wanted yesterday, but hopefully that will come into focus a little bit more. We know what we want, but another piece of clarity is knowing what's in your way. What is blocking you from creating this? And so one of these blocks is your belief that it's possible. Your belief that, or your fear that maybe your ask is too big, okay? That your dream may never come true. So that's what I'd like to work on today. So let me unmute you all, because I have a couple of questions. Okay, so how are you getting in the way of what you're asking for, right? And what would change? What would be different if you actually got it? Okay, so we're going to work on the possibility thing. We're going to do some clearing on that. But I also wanted to ask these questions too, so we can throw this in the mix. What would change or be different if you actually got what you want? And how are you getting in the way of what you're asking for? So if anybody has any insight or clarity already, please share.
Heidi.
Yes. Hi.
Hey.
Michelle.
Hey, it's Michelle. Yeah, so I'll go first. Also, too, I'm gonna have to jump off at 1 because I have a meeting with my boss. But
Okay.
anyway, so
Should be done by 1.
it's so for me, it's kind of funny. Anytime I try to work on abundance, like things happen. So like I shared, like last night, we got a call from a debt collector, and it looks like someone opened a fraudulent, like opened a credit card using our identities, and we're gonna fight it and figure it out. But it's like almost comical, because every time I specifically intentionally try and do something with abundance, like things like this happen. Like the last time this was 2 years ago now. Like I literally ended up getting, I think this is when I saw you too. I got fired in January. It was from a bad job and it was with really lousy pay. But it was like, I literally was just working on trying to clear out my stuff. And then like things like this happened. Now, I mean, like a year later, I end up getting a better job and I got like $20,000 bump in pay. From what I was making. I mean, granted, I was making peanuts, but still, like, that's pretty amazing that I did that. But it's just every time that I feel like I try to work on things like this happen, and I'm like, what is going on? Like, is the universe playing a joke on me? Like, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
So it just kind of reinforced the fear too.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, and so it's my belief that the universe is not playing a joke on you. I know it can feel that way, like everything is against you, but really we create from the inside out, right? So what would change in your life if you actually got what you wanted? Like, what's the downside to that?
Oh, God. I don't see a downside. To me, that would be freedom. Like I would be able to finally be able to take care of myself the way that I want to, with like eating food the way that I want, getting my hair done every so often because it's when I want to get it done, not because it's when I can afford it, you know, like just being able to, whatever gym you want to, like, it would be nice to be able to make, like decide to travel or choose things because it's what I want as opposed to what is in my bank account.
Yeah. Okay. So you're not quite in touch with what's underneath, because there probably is something underneath that is threatening to your mind, and it's not allowing you to. So it throws up these things like, you know, somebody steals your identity, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we have that.
Yeah, exactly.
So there's something that you're not in touch with it. Just be open to the possibility that there's a downside to getting what you want. And when we get clarity on that, we can clear it. Right. And it could be the unknown. I was talking to 2 clients today already about this. The unknown is scary to the mind, to the subconscious. The mind loves what it recognizes, what is known, and it knows that you can survive it. It knows that you're okay there. And so for you to ask for abundance, it doesn't know that, right? Am I right? You've never actually experienced that. So on the level that you're asking for. So it doesn't know what you're asking for. It's unknown. And so it doesn't know if it can protect you from that. So it's protecting you now by keeping you from it. That could be one of the things that's going on. Okay. It sounds counterintuitive, but the subconscious does not deal in logic. It's not a logical thing.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, I'm glad that you have a plan to recover that, and hopefully there won't be permanent damage to your credit report, your histories and stuff. And I if you work on this and you're consistent with it and you commit to it, I think you can break through it. I have every confidence you can. Yeah.
Awesome.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else have any feedback around what would change? What would be different? What's the downside to you actually? Yes.
This is Christine. Can you hear me?
Hi, Christine. I can hear you. Yes.
Good. A couple things come to mind. I know there are probably a list of at least 20 of them, but one would be, it's around making more money and having money. I have this thing that wealthy people are kind of isolated from other people.
Okay.
In their own group, and they're not part of the whole, the kind of, they don't blend in. So that's one belief. And the other one is with my husband and I, because he's been the main supporter of me, it would change our dynamics. It's kind of sweet and feminine to be him to be the supporter. And I don't know what it would feel like to me and to him. He says he's great with me making a lot of money, but I've never done it. I've never made more than him. Yeah. So those two are just popping up.
Yeah, they could be significant for sure. Okay, thank you. Thank you. All right. Anybody else? What's in your way of getting what you really want? What change? Okay. All right. So we'll go with this, and I'm going to lead you through some tapping. So just follow along with me. And if you get ahas or awarenesses or something comes up, a memory or a thought or a feeling while we're tapping, try to hold on to that, because that is your mind saying, this wants attention. Okay, so you want to write that down and then do some clearing, some tapping, or maybe some access consciousness clearings on your own to help you get deeper and clear that. Okay. All righty. So, and let me just get some feedback too. How many of you feel like your ask is too big? Anybody? Okay, I see Michelle. I know other people. Okay, good.
Yes, I do too, Heidi.
Okay, all right, very good. All right, so today for the tapping, I am going to mute you all because I think it's, so there's a delay, and so I think it'll just be a little bit smoother if I just pause and let you guys say it, and then I will unmute you after. All right. All right, so you're all muted. Okay, so karate chop point. Even though I'm asking for magic and miracles, I'm not sure that I can ever get what I want. I've been working on this forever, and I'm not making headway. Something always comes up and takes me off course. I'm not sure if it's possible to create and receive what I'm asking for. I accept how I feel, and I accept myself anyway. And we'll stay on the karate chop for one more time. Even though I really have this strong desire, I'm not sure it's possible. I've wanted it forever. I've been working towards it, but it's never actually happened. I'm not sure I can actually do this. Maybe I'm asking for something too much. Maybe my ask is too big. But I still choose to honor myself and my desire. Okay, and we'll go to the points, okay? We'll start at the eyebrow. I'm asking for a miracle. Side of the eye. I really have wanted this for a long time. I want abundance. I want optimal health. I want to move forward in my business. I want a relationship and a beautiful place to live. I want to make money, even more money. But it's not feeling so possible. What if it's not possible? Maybe I'm asking for too much. It hasn't happened yet. But I've been trying. And it's really frustrating. And sometimes I even give up on my dream. But I've come back to it now. And I want to commit to it. And I desire to believe it's possible. And I'm willing to release what's in the way. If I got what I wanted, part of me knows it would be fantastic. I would be thrilled to make more money. I would welcome abundance and success. But things would change. Maybe my relationships would change. And how would that look? What would that look like? How would that be? He says he's okay with it. But would he really be? And there's something really sweet, something really feminine about not being the main provider. And I'm not sure if I'm ready to change that. And what if I get what I want? And then I find myself isolated. Because that's what happens to rich people. Rich people are isolated. And I don't want that. I'm asking the unknown. I'm asking for my mind to give me permission to create something I've never experienced. And that might feel threatening. I know I can survive. My mind knows that we can survive right where we are. It doesn't know the other side of things, though. And my logical self knows that if I have more money, if my desires come true, if I create that, then I'll be better off. But my subconscious doesn't know that. So it might be protecting me and creating sabotage in order to try to keep me safe. So thank you, subconscious. I appreciate your efforts. But maybe, just maybe, we can be safe on the other side. We can be safe creating magic and miracles. And maybe we don't have to jump in the deep end. Maybe we can dip our toe into the water and get used to a little more abundance and know that that's safe. And maybe we can dip our foot and ankle in and get used to that. And maybe we can put our leg in and ease ourselves gently into this miracle we're asking for. And maybe the relationships that we have can become accustomed as well. I'm willing to release this resistance. I'm willing to release the belief that I can't have this, that things will go bad if I do. I'm willing to step into my power as a creator. I'm willing to stand for me. I'm willing to release these things in my way that seem like a downside to what I'm asking for. I honor my ask. And I claim that it's not too big. I release fear. I release the fear of the unknown. I release the dynamics of the relationship I have now. Because things can always be better. So I'm open to that possibility. And giving myself more freedom to create this magic and miracle that I'm asking for. Okay. Nice deep breath. Okay. You're all unmuted now. So how was that? I saw some smiles and some nods. Did that resonate for you guys?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. All right. Good, good, good.
Heidi, this is Christine. I feel like
Yes.
I have to probably do that every day for maybe 21 days.
Yes, do that. Do that.
Yes.
And I don't know, I'm going to introduce it somewhere along the line here, but if you haven't seen my video on temporal tapping, have you seen that? You're in my Facebook group, The Infinite Possibilities. Yeah, there's a I think it's the Harvest the Bring in Your Harvest video. So either that or on my YouTube channel. It talks about temporal tapping, and I am going to introduce that here, but we're not going to have time to do it now. But that would be fantastic for you to do around this topic because it's really easy. Okay. All right. So you can look that up. And yes, things don't always change on with 1 or 2 rounds of tapping. We are literally creating new neural pathways in our brain when we're doing this. So it takes time, even for the physical structures, to catch up with the energetic, for things to really sink in. So yes, the repetition is a good thing. Okay, thank you. Anybody else?
Yeah, thank you, Heidi. That was really powerful.
You're welcome. Do you feel like any more possibilities opened up? Like the belief is a little bit stronger?
I think I need to do it a couple more times, but I did feel like I definitely had some tears of relief and just, more openness and basically like seeing, because before I thought it was too big and it's not possible about many of my goals. And now I'm seeing, there are a lot of things that would change for me. And I'm scared about that, but I want to open that possibility of how amazing my life would be if I didn't feel like so constricted and kind of trapped financially. So that was huge. So thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. All right. So today I'm going to also run a few Access consciousness clearings for you guys. So for those of you who are not familiar with Access, all you really need to do is say yes. There's power in your yes, okay? And there's always energy running in the background, and there's kind of, I think there's magic in the words too. There's the words are imbued with special energy. So, so here we go. Everywhere you've decided that your ask is too big, okay, or that it's impossible, would you please uncreate and destroy that times a godzillion, which is a number that's bigger than we can imagine. Okay, so if you wanted to uncreate and destroy that, just say yes.
Yes.
Okay, and I'm going to say some gobbledygook. Good, bad, right, wrong, all 9, POD and POC, shorts, boys, and beyond. So that's just a clearing statement. Okay, if you're interested in knowing what the clearing statement is about, there is an explanation. So an audio I posted in the Facebook group, so you can look that up. Okay, all right. Wherever you're choosing the known over the unknown, right? And it's holding you back from creating the magic and miracles you're asking for. Would you uncreate and destroy all of that?
Yes.
Times a godzillion. Good, bad, right, wrong, all 9, POD and POC, shorts, boys, and beyonds. And what would it take to soften? So what I saw when I was creating this, what would it take to soften this brick wall that is keeping you and your miracle separate? Okay, and anything that's keeping you from having clarity around that, please uncreate and destroy that times a godzillion. Good, bad, right, wrong, all 9, POD and POC, shorts, boys, and beyonds. And then one more.
Yes.
And you don't need to have a conscious cognitive answer for this. Okay, it's a question that's going to, the mind loves questions. Okay, so in addition to the magic of Access, the mind loves questions, and it's going to go searching for solutions when you pose questions to it. So what energy, space, and consciousness can you be to allow the unknown to feel safe, to allow changes in relationships to hold promise and excitement, to allow abundance to be abundance to be, I want to say, a complete solution. Allow abundance to be something that honors and serves your highest good. Okay? That allows optimal health to be within your reach. Would you please uncreate and destroy anything that's in the way of you being that space and that energy of possibility? Okay? Yes. Good, bad, right, wrong, all 9, POD and POC, shorts, boys, and beyonds. Okay. Yay! All right. So we are going to wind up. So remember that these days now between today and day 20, we're going to be having shorter classes. So I'm going to try to keep it within 30 minutes. We have about 3 or 4 minutes left. So we're going to take you through that visualization. I think visualization is so important. So everybody settle back, get comfortable. Okay. Close your eyes and take a nice deep breath. Notice that light inside of you. That light that is always, always there. Expand that out. Expand it out. Swirl it and see like a vortex. Spin the energy of you. Divine spark of you, the truth of who you are. Expand it out so that it pops out beyond your body and creates this eggshell of light of you around you. And then pour in this golden color. It's gorgeous, golden, rich color into your light. Gold is the color of manifestation. And I would dare say, of magic and miracles. And now, in the distance, I want you to notice your desire, the thing that you've been asking for. Notice it off in the distance. And then from your heart space, send out a beam of that golden energy to the thing you're desiring. Whether it's a material thing, whether it's the energy of something, however it looks to you, send that beam of golden light out to it and let it connect. Connect to your desire and see that golden light wrapping itself around it. And feel the energy of your desire going to the desire and the energy coming back to you. And as this energy starts to flow to and from, giving and receiving, inviting and drawing in, you see your desire getting closer and closer and clearer and even more possible. You've created a relationship with what you're asking for. And what you're asking for is already in existence. Your thought gave birth to it. There is a literal energy to what you're asking for. And so this golden light is going to help draw it closer to you and help it to manifest in your body, in your reality. Allow this energy to create a knowing of each other so that you can bring it in more easily. Feel how it feels to have created the energy of what you want and the excitement and the possibility of it coming to fruition. Thank your miracle for coming to you, for drawing closer today. And thank yourself for this allowance of receiving. Okay, everybody take a nice deep breath. And you can come back to the room. And you can keep that energy going. You don't have to stop that energy. That can just be on autopilot. If you feel like you want to disconnect, it's okay. There are no hard and fast rules to this. I just want to help to create that momentum of relationship with what you're wanting, the possibility, the daily connection, at least during our time together, where you feel it and you get to know it and it becomes a part of you. All right. Any final words or feedback from today?
Heidi, this is Christine. I really
Yes.
am liking this visualization. I love the feeling of being in relationship to it. I haven't really, that just feels so different and new. I really like it.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. It's just a little download I had as I was preparing for the program. Like, this is something we have to add in this time. So I'm glad it's working for you.
Great.
Yeah. Okay. Any final words from anybody else? Okay. Well, thank you. Home play. Let's see. What's your home play? I did have home play. You know what? I'll put the home play in the email. Tap. Run the Access Consciousness clearings, and I don't think I posted the video, the replay in the Facebook yesterday. I forgot to do that, so I will do that, and you will get the replay as well in a little bit in an email. So thank you for coming. Thank you for participating, and you're all doing a fantastic job. I have such good feelings about this round of Money, Magic, and Miracles and what we're going to create. I will see you tomorrow, same time, same place. All right. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.